I love this game, and also this is just a parody. Remember these times, folks. These times are important. Like, literally. They will drive the plot. No, they won't.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system.
For a little watch thingy, that's some awfully clear sound it's outputting. These robots are being assembled on an assembly line and being pooped out down a chute and onto a random patch of soil. Imagine if humans did that. Well, off you go, little Jimmy, and make a name for yourself. Plot convenience demands that Clank lands in a ship after sliding down the chute. After Clank crash lands following an encounter with enemy ships from Core 2, he becomes a backpack. Also, he is completely fine after this extremely life-threatening crash. Apparently, Ratchet can see Clank from the beginning of the level. Is there a reason why no one's talking? The bolt pickup distance in this game is... gobshite. These enemies don't think to aim their electric gun things towards Ratchet after firing it, instead continuing to fire straight ahead. Remember that Insomniac was responsible for the Spyro games, and a lot of the short-sighted enemy behaviour present there was evidently carried over here. There still hasn't been a single word muttered apart from the help desk lady, and I'm beginning to think... Interesting. Ooh, bloody hell!
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no.
Hey, James Arnold Taylor is sounding a bit raspy here. I mean, is that even him? Let me just dogpile this shit. Oh, okay, it's Mikey Kelly. Yeah, no, can't say I like him. He's a fine voice actor, but as Ratchet, he just comes off as too arrogant and cocky. Oh, and a million tins for dogpile. What a dogpile indeed.
We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand.
This is pretty much code for, we don't feel like explaining it to you. Just roll with it.
Thank you for your cooperation. Cut! And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on?
Why does everyone always wait until the split second someone says cut to unload their insults upon the camera? At least walk out of earshot, man.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Hey look, it's Captain Quark.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short.
Hey, so what's your first name? Well, I don't really have... Oh, okay. I guess I'll call you Fart then.
I will withdraw my troops. Really? No. He's all yours, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, believe it or not, is plural. Drek must have been seeing double. Clank don't give a shit. Hey look, another crash that Ratchet and Clank survived despite all odds. And bonus points for completely disintegrating in the explosion yet somehow still surviving.
Clank? Where are you?
You can quite clearly see that Ratchet is lying perfectly flat on the ground, so there is no way Clank is squished underneath there somewhere. Henceforth did Clank's life begin, only servicing his master as a backpack of sorts. That's catchier than catching syphilis. I think it deserves a sin-off.
Blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
Even though you two have never met. Nice save, Ratchet.
Escape transports.
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
Capitalism at its finest. You hear us, Obama? Is he still in office? Have we been trumped yet? Having to pay for these infobots, which grant you access to other levels, is a right pain in the ass. It's like saying, oh, you wasted all your money on weapons, now we're gonna make you go back and grind enemies to allow you to progress the game. Shouldn't reaching the end of the level be enough? Especially when bolts are as hard to come by as they are. The infobot shows radical pro-hoverboarder Skid McMarks on a collision course for Planet Iridia. Despite the fact that Ratchet and Clank determine that Skid likely doesn't know Captain Quark, they decide to go help him anyway. Meanwhile, the trail following Quark gets colder than an ice block on a winter's day. Bombs work better when you don't shoot them directly into the ground 2 feet away from you.
And believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast.
Blargian. This infobot had to be filmed a little while ago, right? By the time we receive it, Drek has known about us for the best part of 15 minutes, yet someone managed to get wanted posters up in that time. If the Blarg were as competent in combat as they were in productivity, then Ratchet might have been screwed. Unpopular opinion time. I really can't stand this song. I'm not entirely sure why, to be honest. I guess it just boils down to taste. But I do recognise that this song is probably one of the most iconic songs in Ratchet and Clank history, and the rest of the soundtrack is pretty good too, so -1 cent for the music. The pyrocitous stream of flames kinda looks like a line of Cheetos.
We saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable.
Not really. Who knows how long ago that commercial was filmed? I bet Arnie is still wandering around in his house playing Mobile Strike with his imaginary army friends as we speak, right?
I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Somehow a defective warbot has compatible upgrades. Springs for legs? What, did the budget run out?
Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones.
Oi, shut up, you dickhead. I'm trying to have a sophisticated conversation.
Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay!
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad, life's not fair.
Neither is this game. Now I gotta pay for more shit.
I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that!
Oh, okay. Does Quark swing to and fro with his elastic arms then?
The two of you make me sick!
How are these taxis at all safe? She could have, nay, should have fallen off.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
Then why did we even come to this backwater planet?
A brand new Z3000! You can't even buy these!
Which would make them illegal in an official race, no? Formatting. Not even once.
The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Skid said his agent was okay, so unless they wandered away from each other after the ship crashed, and God knows how Skid's agent got over here, so that's unlikely, this story doesn't add up. Also, you're literally a few meters away. If you shout, "Hey, Skid, where are you lowlife piece of shit?" he'll probably hear you. Problem solved.
Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
That's not an evil laugh. That's the kind of laugh you make when you draw a penis on your friend's car's fogged up window. More fogged up window penis laughing. This is the most Spyro-esque enemy I've encountered so far. And to make matters worse, I don't want to kill these guys if they get off on it. This never gets explained. It just happens. Mr. Supreme Executive Chairman Drexler, could we get tools that aren't made out of styrofoam?
Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station.
That would make it BTRS, wouldn't it? Tactical research isn't one word. These alien snappers were terrifying as a child. Every attack would make them reflexively bite back at you. Not so tough nowadays, but I think these enemies were pretty great. Even better is this section of the Nebula G34 level. You very slowly make your way to the other end of a ship to find a big red shiny button, which of course initiates self-destruct mode. There's a brief moment of panic when you realize you have 45 seconds to run back through a section that likely took you longer than that to get through in the first place. Again, kinda scary as a kid.
Which will be held here over the next few days.
Darla Gratch could not give a shit, could she? To be fair, she's probably immortal.
I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola, my soon-to-be patented grind boots.
Why does the illustrious chairman need grind boots? He doesn't do anything except sit in his big comfy chair while his cronies do the hard work.
I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't...
You okay, buddy? Do you need medical attention? This trailer is hardly fit for a celebrity superhero. There's practically nothing in here, and the bed is literally just a makeshift platform. Those who have played the game know Quark is tight with Chairman Drek, so why did we have to bribe the bouncer outside? If we didn't bribe the bouncer, Quark and Drek's plan to lure Ratchet and Clank into a trap would be up in smoke. I take it back. Ratchet and Clank is not aimed at kids.
Welcome to my challenge course.
That's just a taunter, right? Climbing ladders in this game is the worst.
You two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
That doesn't sound evil at all. We should totally trust him. No, wait, he tricked us. Unpopular opinion time. Again, Clank leads Ratchet into a trap, causing a rift in their friendship. To me, Ratchet's behavior as a result of this incident is petty, arrogant, and makes him a borderline unlikable character at times. However, when this game came out, 3D platformers weren't known for their stories, so the fact that Insomniac were trying to develop their characters and insert a twist into the plot, despite the fact that they had no obligation to do so, is rather admirable.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
Drek was always known for talking to his imaginary friends.
Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap.
See what I mean, folks? Jesus.
I joined the army to get money to go to college. I never knew I'd end up in a war.
Almost like saying, I joined Fur Affinity, but I didn't know there'd be so many furries.
Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy, or whatever.
Look outside, weather out, guys.
This helmet allows pilots to control our latest high-tech fighters using only their thoughts. Please enjoy the demonstration. We still have a few minor adjustments to make.
Minor adjustments? That thing needs a complete overhaul. It achieved the opposite of what you expected.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
Such as? I chuckle when I think that an army waged war against enemies that only ever shoot in a straight line. For that matter, why is there even a war? Is it the Blarg? Or is there a war in Battalia because it thematically fits the planet's name?
Blasted thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry.
Spoken like a true American.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you.
Fucking throw him then! That's a pretty short distance, Ratchet's fairly light, and you're a beefy man. The solution came right out of your lips and you just shrugged it off.
Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform.
If it's an air vent, then could Clank just crawl through it?
Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected.
Yeah, no. All I get out of this is a metal detector. I'm not coming back. This planet is hosed.
You will need a pair of Gadgetron Magna Boots to traverse this ventilation shaft.
Aw, the help desk lady ruined the surprise. Still don't understand why or how Gadgetbots exist. Their only use seems to be to help Clank get through puzzles, which doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of things. Also, thank fuck this is the last Clank level, because I always thought they broke the pacing of this game. They're slow, tedious, and their puzzles boil down to get Gadgetbots to door. These plants are raining down bombs on a singular patch of grass for no adequately explored reason. Also, these plants are shooting bombs. I think they're plants anyway. What the heck are these things? They travel along a designated path and then just disappear into the wall like nothing happened. Clank sequences make less and less sense the more I play them.
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar.
Call of Duty matches are filled with 12-year-olds. What's your point? The Walloper. Interesting design, poor execution. It's a punching glove that makes you lunge forward, but considering it deals the same amount of damage as the wrench and has, as the fighting game community calls it, end lag, it becomes a shittier version of a weapon you started the game with. This metal crate. Ratchet must have a thick skull. The pilot's helmet just so happens to be tailor-made for the galaxy's only Lombax.
Hey, you two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks.
Does the resort guy's voice sound muffled, or is it just me? Like, he sounds like he's in a cardboard box while underwater recording his lines. I don't know. To get more exercise out of the lazy vacationers, bridges at Jawai Resort were made into a wide variety of non-straight designs.
Now where's that fighter?
Right there in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
Why is there a jet at a resort? Plot convenience? Oh, carry on.
I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a-hoppin'.
Toads aren't horny, Oh, that trespasser lock is underwater. Surely it's been fried by now, or is everything in the future waterproof? Huh? What? There was an enemy nearby? Ah well, he must sleep, he can wait. More nice level design here. When you use the swing shot here, you land amidst a group of sleeping crab whatevers, and a brief moment of terror might just force you to shoot, which will probably end in your death. Very nice. This toxic goop looks more like corn relish dip. There's no strafing in this game until you get the thruster pack, but even then it's slow and slippery and you can't jump. I'm gonna guess that it was a very last minute inclusion.
Let me look at that drill.
Let me not look at that drill and then karate chop it. I know what I'm doing.
Well, shoot my dog and call me Sally.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
This silly little man randomly invented a gadget called the Persuader, yet Gadgetron already have a plethora of information on it. Explain yourselves.
Hey buddy, what's shaking?
Oh my goodness.
As a connoisseur of the female form, I can tell you right now that you're an idiot, Ratchet. The Blarg stole their camouflage from the Covenant, but haven't quite nailed it yet. This turret mission is ass! There are too many enemies swarming you while you try to destroy the transport, barely giving you a chance to shoot it. Also, for some reason, they need to fly right in front of your face before they shoot you.
That's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles.
Thank God the Planet Cracker phased out of existence before it made contact with the surface of the planet and blew it the fuck up. Nice plan, guys.
We will be launching a heavily armed surprise attack from our new moon base against a completely unarmed planet.
Completely unarmed? That seems like a really bad move on their part. Character unrealistically fitting into a cramped vehicle cliche.
If we're gonna catch those two, we need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
The time spent looking for a faster ship could be spent just chasing Drek in your current one. Altanus Orbit is one of the best, most atmospheric levels I personally have ever played. The very first note, coupled with the view of the level that's shown to you. Yep, that's 5 sins off. These enemies ate too much cheese and now they can't poop. Barefoot on metal apparently produces this sound. I see the enemy! Commencing fire! Almost got him! Huh? Where did he go? I I've never gotten past this bit without taking damage, and I don't understand... Okay, bad example. How is Quark breathing in space? Oh, yeah, right.
Ratchet, Channel 2 News.
Who can say whether I got...
Should Ratchet not have been struck by lightning? 2. Clank is attached to Ratchet via harness and there's a whole bunch of metal dangly bits hanging off of him. Sorry, my flatmate's asleep and I'm too much of a nice guy to wake him. Har har har.
It's not as atmospheric as Altanus Orbit, but Gorda City is still a damn good level. It's difficult without the right weapons and the music is fantastic. That's worth 3 sins off, I think.
This mech is the ultimate in personal defense system. Blarge Industries is now taking pre-orders.
Pre-order now and receive a new camo skin, exclusive buster cannon, and 1,000 credits to purchase more add-ons.
This section. Holy fuck.
How did Quark, Steve, survive that crash? And for that matter, how did Quark get down here and set up shop faster than we could fly down here? Again, my stupid fucking flatmate is asleep. The stupid...
Clank's not in the ship. We told you not to leave the ship, Clank. It wasn't safe. New from Gadgetron, the makers of the blaster, suck cannon, and chicken.
With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them.
Right in front of them, too.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Character says he's not so easily fooled, only to be immediately deceived cliche.
We finally get to meet the help desk girl. I hope she's cute.
What should that matter?
Oh, man.
Oh. No wonder she sounds like a robot. But then why do all of her help desk messages sound all ASMR?
Your feet appear to be too small to equip them.
I was wondering if you were concerned about the, invasion?
Son, our defenses are the best money can buy. Don't give it another thought.
Here's another thought. The enemy is already invaded.
Hi. This is Ratchet for, Gadgetron hoverboards. And if you,
Yo, dudes, for the freshest boards in the galaxy, check out the new XZ88 from Gadgetron. It's so hot, it's cool.
Hey guys, welcome to valeforXD. Today I have a brand new video for you today. It's called Cringe Compilation 57. That is what all YouTubers sound like to me.
do I get a discount on gadgets now?
You have to be with the company for 2 years before the employee discount kicks in.
Did they already have Ratchet and Clank 3 in production when they decided the discount wouldn't kick in for 2 years? For some reason, Ratchet here only has access to 3 weapons and a hologuise. Clearly, this Ratchet has exploited and or hacked the game. Same thing with the hologuise in the reboot, you can't jump or use weapons. Slightly more justified here as the hologuise isn't very good, but still. Whatever these things are, they're just being lobbed off a conveyor belt like who gives a shit. That's Clank's mum, which therefore counts as violence against women.
No freaking duh.
Clank's mum is apparently really proud of Clank, but is she aware that she's mass-producing an army of evil robots assisting Space Nazi and destroying planets for his own gain?
He is going to pay!
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to see it!
Ratchet would be really good at gaming sins.
I will try to make you proud, Mom.
Sure, whatever, how heartwarming, but the text shouldn't be as clear and straight as it is considering the angle that we're viewing it from. Stealth music. These cannons are shooting at nothing. By pure luck, Drek is standing outside Ratchet's house as they're filming this. The final level is pretty ace. We start off playing the first level of the game before it descends into an intense battle against the Blarg. Again, another example of how Insomniac really knows how to nail the atmosphere of their games. Was that the horny toad hoppin'? Giant Clank's eyes.
Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again.
Will you even live long enough to be able to repeat the process? It's not like you can just pollute a planet with a flick of your wrist and a swish of your dick.
Ratchet?
What's up?
Millions, probably billions have lost their homes because of Drek destroying their home planet. Instead of destroying this new planet, why not just relocate everyone here, or at least find some other use for this new planet? Throw it back in orbit in place of one of the other destroyed planets. Destroying this planet was a very irresponsible move on Ratchet and Clank's part, but it's okay because they had to defeat Drek because he was evil. The boss battle takes them all the way over here on the map, but when they fall off the deplanetizer, they end up back near Ratchet's place over here.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be alright.
Ratchet is addicted to robots with broken arms. Can we shut that boinging up? Fucking horny toads.
Then you need this. The Gadgetron Personal Hygienator!
How do a drill and a clamp perform acts of hygienation?
Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Apparently, Ratchet signed up for the adults-only section on cable. Please stop staring at me.
See you in the next reboot.
If you want to submit sins for future Everything Wrong with Ratchet and Clank videos, then leave a comment or hit me up on Twitter. I still have Ratchet and Clank 2, Deadlock/Gladiator, Size Matters, Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, A Crack in Time, and Into the Nexus to sins, so feel free to suggest any sins and I'll slap your name next to them if they're good enough. The next review's on the way and I'm going to give you a little snippet of info on it. It's not just one game, it's 6 games that span across Android, iOS, and PC, and it's going to be a real nice serving of cancer. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, including your mother, who will then question what the fuck entertainment even is these days, and long for the times when I Love Lucy was more well known than PewDiePie. Your mum's fucking old, man.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.